All right. Welcome, everyone. Today we have week 2 of the Royalty series. I'm your host here, Lane, with my co-caster here, um, Ajax.
Ajax.
Oh, yeah. That was already scuff. Ajax. Say hi to the stream, Ajax.
How's it going, everyone? I hope you know I'm thoroughly offended by that gross incompetence right there.
Very, very awful incompetence by me. I am terribly sorry. But, yeah. But, oh, yeah. Are
So
you in the lobby?
I am indeed. So could you talk about these teams? Do you know much about them? I know you're in the org, but I don't know how familiar you are with the team we're representing here, because we are part technically of Phoenix United. So we may be a little bit biased here, but could you talk a little bit about Artifice?
PXU Artifice, from what I know, they're facing a brand new team, but the players consist of, let me see, I think Stilts, one of the players, and Elegance, and Butters. So those are the 3 players that make up PXU Artifice, and they're facing a new opponent today. Their name is Swordfish Esports, or Swordfish Stride, under the name Swordfish Esports, and they're brand new opponents.
Yeah, I know that Swordfish is an org that has been growing very rapidly. They're kind of spreading their fins into all the different leagues, having quite a few teams. Quite a few have been very, very successful. I believe they did really, really well with a team with one of my buddies, Ice Cold Brew. I know he's on Swordfish, I believe. So yeah, they're a really up and coming org, I would say. Phoenix is probably in the same boat. However, I think that Swordfish is a little bit bigger. A couple things about the org. I think I've been in it. I'm like 85% sure, not too confident in my ability to know it. However, I do think that I had a tournament in here.
Ah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Stilts. Stilts seems very pumped up. All right, they're getting pretty pumped up. I want to see. I'm making sure to see if the server for them is good. So we won't have
I think
any
everyone's
issues.
in at this point. Everyone should be in.
All right. I'll let they say they're ready. I'm gonna let them start. And we got a whole soccer team in here. Wait, how many people are? 9 people are spectating the lobby.
I mean, it makes sense. We got 2 casters, 6 players, and probably 1 sub. So yeah, basically a full soccer team, I believe. We just need 2 more people. So
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
In the chat, we do have, it looks like the official Phoenix United Twitch channel. Giving some support to their org. You can probably guess who they are supporting here.
Mm-hmm.
All the support is for Artifice right now, but we are going to get right into game number 1 of PXU Artifice versus Swordfish Stride.
Nice, and Butters has the ball. He has some space. Dark with the save. Butters rotating out. Elegance with a softening touch. Still trying to get some space. Dark with the clear. Butters here to cut it off. Got a heavy touch here. Tragic's up. Elegance here to clear the ball. He has some room, but Dark is up. He beats a PXU player. Butters with the clear. A Swordfish Stride player miss, but Tragic with the save on the end. It's getting really hectic here.
I I really like this pressure so far from PXU. They're putting a lot of pressure on this offensive third, and they're being very, very quick to follow up everyone else's touches. There was a great fake there to leave it for Stilts, trying to get the shot. It's going to be off the backboard, and no opportunity does come of it, but they have so many opportunities here. It feels inevitable that the one will fall through. This might be an opportunity off the backboard, going for the double, saved away by Tragic.
Oh man, there's a lot of space, a lot of opportunities for PXU, but Swordfish has very good defense at the moment. PXU still, it's very awkward. Tragic takes a shot. No.
That name really just sums up that possession there. Stilts could not get control of it. Tried for the flick, got no power, and Tragic will take that one. Even though PXU did have the majority of the pressure in that first minute of action, Swordfish does end up on top for now. Now they're going to be chasing that one down.
Yeah, plenty of times. And as we see, Swordfish is on a lot of defense here. PXU is putting on a lot of pressure here. And we see another whiff from Swordfish here. Exanzu has some time taking for an air dribble. But Asteria takes it. Yeah, there's a free ball for anyone. Butters takes it up in the air. Trying to go for a dribble. He has a reset. Fakes it. Leaves it for Stilts. I'm going to save by Dart.
Swordfish is really looking for those counterattack rolls. They are completely fine with sitting on their back foot and just try and get PXU to overcommit, because if PXU overcommit, we've seen it before, they can strike very, very fast. They're able to take advantage of these mistakes, and right now they have some great pressure. Tragic might be able to get a shot at double commit on the defensive end for PXU. It just feels like the defense of this Swordfish team is a lot more cohesive, even though they've been pushed on their back foot for the most part. No meaningful chances have really come of it, and they've been able to take care of everything very, very well.
It really does. Swordfish, I say, this first serve for them, they have amazing defense. As we see, there's a lot of space given to them in the midfield. I feel like all this pressure PXU has been pushing on them. I feel, there's a chance. Butters with the shot. No! So intelligence with the shot. There we go. Looks up.
Public enemy number one is the crossbar and the post, but luckily Intelligence is there to put that one in. Their pressure finally pays off, and that was a really clutch demo, a heads-up play to stay upfield and look for that last man back, because that is something that you can catch these defensive teams out on, is if they're willing to sit back and play defense, they need to be ready for those demos when they inevitably come. And it really feels like PXU finally figured that out and has started to utilize it.
Those demos indeed. And here we see Stilts looking for the double, misses. A lot of mid space given to Swordfish. The demo, but Butters with the save. Butters leaving it for his teammate. Spanging it to their side. Tragic just cut off his teammate. Butters has a free shot. Saved by Dart. There's a lot of pressure that PXU has been given to them. I think if they can just cut off that midfield space and just try to get those Durban demos, I think they should be really good.
It's like the third whiff we've seen from this PXU team. They've had so much pressure, but they have not been making contact with the ball, and that's just so necessary, right? That was quite an open shot if they could have gotten that. Now Tragic is going to go for the double. Butters in a very awkward situation. Tragic drills it home.
Oh my god. You see this midfield space I was talking about, PXU's not challenging at all, and it's just a free shot for Tragic and a very nice double.
And that is why you cannot give up the backboard. No one was covering it, and you know what they say. Hand down, man down. And now Swordfish take the lead 2-1, and based on how this game has been going, PXU really need to ramp up their attacks, maybe go for a couple more risks, because even though they have, as we've said so many times, had that pressure, they have not been able to break through, and I think they just need to be a little bit more risky with it, because that is what Swordfish are doing on offense, and it's working very, very well. That is not going to bode well for PXU's chances. Tragic is going to be able to get another one, getting the hat trick.
the missed touch by Butters. I think Intelligence thought he was going to get another touch for him, but he was caught off guard by the counter attack, and it's just a 1-3 2-goal lead for Swordfish Stride at the moment. And hopefully we can get some pressure on in these last 32 seconds here.
Bring it to the side, and if they cannot break out of their defensive half, they have no chance. This is looking almost done and dusted unless they can get one on this drive. And Hell just going to try and start something, but with no boost, Dark still goes in and cleans it up. Now just wasting time. 10 seconds left. Not much of a chance. They need more than a miracle, and at this point, I do not think it's possible.
I don't think it's possible either. At this point, you just gotta go next, and Swordfish Stride takes the first game of the series, best of 5. But I think PXU does have a chance here.
Yeah, on the other hand, I did not like what I saw from PXU by any means. They had plenty of pressure, which of course is very good. We saw them get 8 shots, but not many of those were meaningful. And that pressure didn't necessarily convert to good chances, right? I just think we need to see a lot more consistent hits and controlled touches from this team, because there were many times where the ball just got away from them. They weren't able to make contact, or we saw one where I believe it was Stilts just teed up tragic, and you just cannot have that in these very, very close games. Most of this game was tied up. But on the other hand, you know, that is a very grim interpretation, but it's almost better if you're the one that's beating yourself, because then you know that if you can fix those mistakes, you can win. If it's truly that your opponent is just that much better than you, there's not much you can do. But I feel like PXU can make some changes, maybe get rid of some nerves, and if they can do that, then they can definitely bring it back in this match.
Yeah, most definitely. I think they can do a pretty good job. They just need to clear the mental, clear that headspace, and just try to get some momentum on, get some good soft touches, like you said, Ajax. I think they really do just need to be a little bit more consistent and just watch out for that midfield, honestly, because that midfield is what's been killing them, to be honest.
Yeah, I want to see some more defensive cohesion as game number 2 gets underway. This is such a huge start for them, almost getting it. Did not want to fully commit, deciding to go back instead. Let Swordfish have a shot at the net. Stilts is going to try and take it to the corner. Does not get the boost. This Tragic is able to get the boost steal. Boost is a problem for them right now. Intelligence doesn't have any. None of them have meaningful boost percentages. Butters is going to have to take it back to the corner, maybe stall sometimes. It works. Intelligence gets the counterattack, tries to get it around Tragic, but no dice.
Now you see, they had another chance there. I felt like if they got another touch there, that could definitely be a goal for PXU Artifice. But as you see, Butters here, another double commit coming out from them, and I felt like that could be another goal. There's only a one-man back in net for Swordfish, and you see the ball's up in mid again, and Stilts has possession, and he's bringing it out towards the mid.
For those watching, that double commit is exactly what we're talking about without cohesion. Those comms are so necessary in that moment. You need to be communicating that you have a better chance at hitting it. That's a great opportunity. Could not get it above Tragic. And then the miss in the midfield. Tragic might have an open net. No! Stilts is able to save that away. But back to what we were talking about before we got rudely interrupted. You gotta have a little bit better cohesion with the comms and everything like that, because those comms are the difference between that being a goal and what we saw, which was a double, which cannot happen.
Most definitely. And I think they still have a chance here, but Swordfish is really putting a lot of pressure on them. They're having a lot of fun here in the midfield, I'm gonna be honest. And what a save by Stilts, and what another save by Butters. And the midfield possession is all up for them. Intelligence takes a shot, but it's saved. Stilts with the cutoff. Mark has a lot of space. Second for air dribble. Got that one touch. He has no boost here. Butters awkward. Stilts taking out back wall. He's low on boost. Setting it out. Intelligence there with the touch. Over one. The air dribble. 50 by Tragic. Butters bringing to his teammate. Open. There's no third man there.
again. Cohesion strikes. And this game just feels like it's hanging on a knife's edge. We are getting so close to one of these teams scoring, and I can't tell you who that will be. But it really does feel like as soon as one of them does score, the floodgates will open, the dam will break, and we will get a flurry of scoring. I don't know what that name is. It's just a bunch of boxes, but he wins.
Yeah, I don't know what his name is. I think we'll just call him Boxes from now. But here you see.
Boxes.
Tragic. Gets bumped. It's open. No!
No!
What is that? No!
Oh, PXU in shambles, not able to make contact, all three of them, and then Butters bumps the last man back. That is not what you want to see. And that is not how I expected the first goal to go in on the computer.
Nah, I don't think anyone expected you had a double commit on your own net, trying to save a slow ball, and it just feels like PXU are struggling on defense. They're not very calming each other and trusting each other very much well as those double commits, and it's just banking ball towards Swordfish.
Good opportunity. Stoltz goes off the sidewall, goes for the shot. It's a little bit wide, but Butters may be able to clean that up. Gonna go to the side again. Intelligence trying to bring that one mid, but Dark with the great clear boxes going off the backboard, trying to find the double, cannot get the shot in. Butters is not gonna be able to find much except the boost.
Oh, it's saved by Boxes, and Boxes low on boost. He has his teammate Nick, goes for the musty, and you see Stones is awkward. It sounds like he's taking up wall. Gets 50 by Dart. Butters calling it off. And Stones going up wall, going for a challenge, but Butters has it. He has low boost, gets one touch. Boxes gets one touch. Sends it stair to cut it off, but you see no one's back here for PXU. Boxes going for the redirect, misses. Sounds just a very panicked touch here, and it's just 50-50 madness. And drawn away possession. It's very awkward.
They're trying to break through the boxes, keeps it in their half. Finally, they're able to get out of there and bring it onto their own offensive half. A miss in the backfield might open up some opportunity if they can challenge, but the double commit will kill any chance of success there. Now Boxes is going 1v1 with Stilts, gets the flip reset, gets it over one, and gets the goal. We have a 2-goal lead with only 12 seconds remaining.
Oh, I don't want to look at this replay. All I can think in my head is challenge, but Rix has a reset. What can you do? Your last back in net. You got to put a hand up there. Someone please needs to put a hand up. And with a 2-goal lead for Swordfish Stride, I don't think there's a chance of them putting up a fight in this match. You just got to go next and hope for the best, reset that mental, and that's pretty much it.
Absolutely, and I want to raise an interesting question to you. If you are the coach of PXU, I don't know if they have a coach, but just put yourself in that position. What do you say to this team? How do you keep them from getting down, and how do you try and fix the mistakes that they've been making?
Honestly, it's honestly that midfield and just more consistent touches. But I think most is just trusting each other with those touches. Because if you don't have any trust, then your team is going to fall apart. And exactly what seems what's happened with these first 2 games here is just they're double committing. They're not trusting. They're low on boost. They don't want to challenge. But I think that first step is to just trust your teammate. And after you get that trust, after you mostly get a go and score momentum, I think then like challenging in the midfield just I think those are the most 2 things I'm worried about, because I think they're a very solid team.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head with that trust. They really need better trust right now. Their comms are just not flowing, it seems. Either that or, like you said, they're not trusting each other. But that, I feel like, is their #1 concern, because they had plenty of opportunities to score goals in that game. It wasn't like they lost to a lack of opportunities. they kind of beat themselves in that way. PXU was not able to capitalize on the opportunities that Swordfish was. It was as simple as that. Swordfish didn't necessarily have more aggression, didn't necessarily have more offensive pressure. They were just able to capitalize on that offensive pressure way better.
Most definitely, and as we see, Tragic's awkward in that, it's still Swift's own shot, and it's in. I don't know what happened there. That was just a blunder, and no one from Swordfish wanted to go.
We see the elusive triple miss. Boxes Dark, then Tragic. None of them can make contact, and that will be the easiest goal of this entire match for PXU Artifact. They're trying for a second one, has the flip reset. Intelligence cannot get it around the second defender, unfortunately, but that is a good start. Even though it was a little bit of a scuffed goal, they still did get on the board first.
They most definitely did, and I think this brings a lot of momentum for PXU. I just see like 3 players. The net's wide open. It's a 1v1. Stills with the save. Good challenge by Stills. And he keeps going for the ball. Butters alone in the net. Intelligence going for the ball. Passing it to his teammate, but it's awkward touch. Tragic's up. He pumps one PXU. Stills going for the ball. Sending it outfield. 9 times for his teammates. Just forcing up. The pass, saved by Tragic. Tragic's booming the ball out. Boxes, leaving it for Dark. And Xander's there to cut it off, and it's just boom ball and throwing away possession at the moment.
One thing that we're seeing from Swordfish is a lot of these aerial solo plays. That one worked out like a charm. Tragic able to dust all the defenders from the PXU side. Got the flip reset, got it over 2, and the third was not far back enough to save it. Again, the double commits coming back to bite them.
It hurts to be a PXU fan. It really does. I just want them to do so well, but oh no, and Tragic going for the devil, but Butters dodges it. The challenger has a re-challenge, leaving it for his teammate Stilts. Stilts doesn't get a touch, but Butters all the way back. Gets one touch, he whiffs! And Tragic has a free 1v1, just booms the ball out.
He tries to start something, can't quite get that going, so Stilts is going to take it. Trying to get back the lead, they need it right here. They need to start the reverse sweep, and it all starts from one goal.
Nice, that was a beautiful pass from Stilts. The trust and the nice little touchdown shot, that's a perfect shot, and that's a very perfect patch. And it's now 2-1, PXU taking a 1-goal lead.
That really was the textbook play that they need to go to again and again. They saw that the backboard was open. They took it there, and they pre-jumped the pass, which is absolutely beautiful. Good comms. That flick might be over it. And the sidebar denies them once again. They wanted that 2-goal lead, but they will have to fight a little bit longer for that.
Most definitely, but as you see, it putting a lot of pressure. Is that it? Oh no, Tragic's awkward. Still has a free shot. Misses. Butters last back. Gets over 1. Tragic's up. Gets a soft touch. Going again. He's 0. No one from PXU wants to challenge. They're challenging very late to these touches. They're getting beat, but
double commit. Double commit. Oh. Tragic was able to get back to that one. That looked so promising, but they do pass it mid once again. They found a weak spot, and now they are attacking it. A great demo. Then the pass back. It might be an own goal if Butters wasn't there to save it away. That was a little bit of a scary one, but luckily the rotation back did work out.
It did indeed, and we see another booming ball. Just a lot of banging clears. Not a lot of possession from PXU here. But Swordfish stride. Tragic taking up in the air. Has a reset, but does nothing with it. So challenging. Keeps putting on pressure. Looking for his teammate mid. Going for the pass.
I felt that in my soul. That's something that I've done way too many times. To kill the double whip is wild. That is the most wild strat that I've seen this entire time. And you know what? You can't fault it because it worked.
It works indeed, and sends it to the 1v1, but it's saved by Dark. And Boxes gets a 50 to his side. It's still with the touch. Dark has 100, but misses the touch. Butters bringing out mid. Dark trying to give time for his teammates. Use it for Boxes. Boxes chain dash it. Oh my god. The Tragic's up for the shot. Saved by Butters.
It was a great save. And another thing that we're seeing from Swordfish Stride, which really fits with their playstyle, is they are not scared to commit on zero boost. They actually encourage it. They like to commit on zero boost. They're trying to keep up their speed, keep up their rotations. That's a huge beat. Not able to get the shot. Dark was not wanting to commit right there. And we see it again. Dark going, even though they had zero boost, it puts so much pressure on the defense. But if you get beat in that, you're dead.
Yeah, pretty much. I do like PXU challenging on zero boost, and that was a very good thing to notice because I've just been noticing just the blue ball and clearest, but we have 5 seconds left on the clock. Butters with a nice soft touch. Stilts gets one touch. Just two Swordfish players.
A little bit of a team huddle in the corner there at the end of the game, figuring out what they could do next time. But that was a much, much better game for PXU. I mean, clearly they did win, you know, but other than that, it was just so much more clean. They made the touches that they needed to, and they even made some really nice plays. I really appreciated their contributions, and the challenges worked so much better. There was only one real mistake that I can point to, which was the double commit when Tragic went for the flip reset. And there were a couple of other misses, but, you know, we'll just call those fakes.
Yeah, we're just calling them fakes there. Tactical whiffs, tactical fakes.
Tactical whiffs. There we go.
Always the unexpected that catches you off guard. And here in this match, I think it's explained perfectly in this match very well from both teams. Oh, man.
Who do you think has the edge going into this game number 4? I mean, in the series, we know that Swordfish definitely has the edge, but do you think that PXU can bring it back to that game number 5?
I honestly think they can. I mean, they showed a lot of pressure. Those passing plays specifically, importantly, put them here in game number 4 to get that game 3 win. So I think if they just trust each other a bit more and just keep a bit more possession, I think we can see them push it to a game 5.
When we see a double commit there, Boxes not willing to commit, smartly staying right back. This is a huge opportunity. Butters has the shot and puts that one through. No defender is able to make contact, and it's 1-0 PXU.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by Butters there, just banging it in. Boxes just drew away possession instead of going for a small little 50 there, and it's 1-0 for PXU Artifice, and I'm happy to say that we're back in it for now.
They're absolutely on a roll. That's a great pass, though. Butters almost gets bumped, is able to make that backflip save. So clutch in that situation. Dark looking for support, but there is none there. Now it's Tragic trying to start something. It goes to Boxes. It's going to be in the midfield right now. A little bit of a tussle will be won by Stilts. Stilts is going to get it into the corner. This might be a shot opportunity. Butters puts it on target. Dark has the pre-jump save.
And this match has been very exciting, very fun to watch. And Childress has a free touch, but it's blocked by Dark, and Butters banging it out to the corner here. Tragic, awkward for Boxes. Trying to get past over 1. Tragic, they're awkward. Wait, miscommunication. What's going on here from Swordfish Stride? What are they doing?
I feel like the longer this match has gone on, the less and less I felt confident about Swordfish Stride. Even in game number 2, they just didn't look as cohesive. They were relying on PXU's mistakes to make goals. They weren't making them of their own volition. That's a great save away by Dark. Very clutch in that situation. But their cohesion just has kind of dissipated. We've seen so many double commits on their end in this game alone, and that doesn't bode well for their chances in the rest of this match.
Boxes has a 1v1. Butters, he doesn't challenge. I don't know if he was on zero boost or what happened, but if you're last back and he You got a 1v1. You have to challenge. You have to do something.
It's so hard to read that because, as you said, it sometimes is the best chance if you challenge, but there are also a lot of times where you do genuinely want to put it back. That was a great touch, though, from, I forget who it was. It was Boxes, yeah. It was a great touch from Boxes to get it around him. It's no easy feat because that was pretty solid shadow defense. They just caught them off guard.
Caught them off guard indeed. And we've seen a lot of missed touches here. A lot of touches out of everyone's possession here. Everyone's just flying around. And Tragic going for a 50. Butters cuts him off. Dark trying to play in the corner. Two PXU members cutting each other off. Dark just bringing the ball back. And there's a free shot. Oh, still with the missed shot. But I think Butters trying to find his teammate out mid, and Intelligence is just banging the ball. And I think that sums up this match kind of.
Yeah, I feel like PXU has really found their stride. Even though this game is tied, I felt better about their chances, and I feel like they're knocking on the precipice of another goal. They've had so many opportunities. There's a demo in the backfield. That net is wide open. Boxes puts it in. While I'm hyping up PXU, there's a little bit of an overcommit. Butters pushed up too far and got demoed for his efforts. Boxes is there to put in the even.
Ajax, they were knocking on Swordfish door.
Curse.
And we just got cursed. Oh, no. The missed touches, the free jumps, this match, or this series in general. Oh, there's a free shot.
No.
Oh, no. Two players, they had a chance. Oh, no way. Intelligence with the open net.
What are we witnessing? This is peak silver gameplay right here. Boxes with a huge misflip. Both of his teammates parted like the Red Sea, just gave a wide opening, and Intelligence is not going to miss those. There's another chance. Dark is going to try and clean that up. That's off the backboard and goes in. Intelligence with a flurry of goals to put them up.
I don't know what I just saw, what goal this was, but this is literally just Rocket League at its finest. This is just peak Rocket League. You can't see any of it here unless you're in a plat lobby. Sorry, those plat players.
Oh my gosh, okay, great save by Boxes there to try and redeem himself, because I feel very bad for them if they do end up losing by one. They are not going down that easily. However, as Dark puts that one in, Boxes redeeming themselves, playing lead blocker. Butters was in an awkward situation.
Oh, as soon as they tie it up, another double, triple commit, and Swordfish stride ties it up again. I don't know what's going on, but I can't help but enjoy it. I love it so much. And there's a lot of free time for PXU, but they get 50. Butters rotating out. Dark has a free touch, trying to air dribble it. He has a reset. 3 defenders. Butters with to save in the pinch.
Great save out, but they're not out of the woods just yet. Boxes might have a shot there. Great cut there by Intelligence. I think I'm just realizing now that there is no T in that name. And I think I've been saying it wrong this entire time. And a miss on the backfield. It opens up the net. A great save by Stilts. Not the best quality shot by Swordfish. Not able to capitalize on that huge opportunity that they were awarded, and they are going to be punished for it. Butters takes it down to the other end and drills it.
And that's a good 50 by Stilts. And it goes down right to his teammate Butters in the midfield, and Swordfish stride. They're just awkward in net, and it just in their net. It's a 1-goal lead for PXU Artifice, and it might be 2 if Intelligence can score it, and he does! 5-3! PXU with a 2-goal lead.
What a game Intelligence is having. Absolutely clutch. Having that hat trick, having 6 shots. Their pressure has been immeasurable. Their impact on this game has been absolutely insane. They've hit those angles that they've needed to, and are really the reason why they have the security in the first place. Now Butters is trying to add to the lead. One more goal would surely put this game on ice. It's going to go to the corner, and Intelligence is going to try and put in their fourth. Cannot find it though. Gets a bump instead. That's going to be mid to Butters off the backboard, down, and Tragic. It's just
And we got 5 seconds left, and I think this game is set and over with. And it's a game 5, and well, I was gonna put it on Champions Field, but it's already on Champions Field. So we're going to game 5, and PXU with the comeback, with the mental stride, they're pushing it all the way. And with a game 5, we're gonna get a PXU dub here soon.
Yeah, I mean, Lane, we're on the precipice of a reverse sweep. Those are so difficult to pull off, but I would argue that Swordfish are in a disadvantageous position right here. They're not looking very good. They're getting cooked by PXU. They're not taking advantage of the opportunities awarded them, and they're not looking very good. And on the other hand, PXU has cleaned up so much of their defensive woes that plagued them in the first 2 games. They still have a couple that we saw, but they weren't really punished for those, so can't even fault them.
Yeah, PXU, even though there's still some double whiffs that go right there, I don't know how that goes in, but I love it anyway. But I think PXU has done a good job. They're trusting each other a lot more. They're cutting off that midfield pressure, and with all that confidence boost and momentum, we're going to a game 5, and I love it.
I think the road to victory for Swordfish Stride is really just stay a little bit more patient. Let PXU come to you, and then capitalize on this. Because even though they are playing better Rocket League, they're not playing mistake-free Rocket League, as you can see boxes go for the double. They're not playing mistake-free, and if you can try and force those mistakes and be ready when they make them, you're going to do very, very well.
Most definitely, and I noticed a little bit earlier, Stokes was looking for that third man and trying to double him, and I think that would be a good play for PXU there. And you see everyone is playing very good, very safe here, and Excelsior for the shot, bang! PXU for 1-goal lead. Let's go!
A great pass from Stilt, and maybe this is going wrong, but the backflip is actually huge. Otherwise, they would save that shot from Intelligence, and that's a very clutch, very aware, great awareness to backflip out of the way of that shot, because that could have been very, very tragic for them if they had ended up saving their teammate's shot.
Most definitely. And Jamison, a 1v1 with the save. Butters, he has a lot of time. Missed touch from him, but he still has time. Stilts, miss calm. Butters is sending it out. Trying to give time for his teammates. And we see Swordfish with a lot of mid-space. Intelligence cutting it off. Butters with the save, bringing it out. Intelligence leaving it for Butters. And Butters trying to give that pressure. Give it for his teammates. You see every PXU member is trying their hardest to get another goal.
Opportunity we saw just there from Swordfish on that shot. They just could not get a quality shot off. I mean, they were very awkward in net, and that could have easily become full, but they were not able to get any air on that ball, which is what they really needed. The shot from Intelligence, they tried to place that too well. They got the top corner, but it just hit off the post. A little bit unfortunate. They would have really liked that insurance goal as Swordfish goes on the attack.
Most definitely, and I think this is a testament to Swordfish, how they changed their gameplay, their momentum, and they're doing an amazing job right now. As you see, they're getting these nice consistent touches. You see Excelsior 1v1, and Butters with the shot, bang! Butters with another shot, another goal.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Tragic, yeah, Tragic just missed. What is happening to this Swordfish team? This is completely different from what we saw in the first 2 goals. They're just missing everything. They're not able to get goals. They're not able to get saves. I don't know what's happened. Every time they take a shot, it just feels very, very lackluster. Like they're just trying to test the defense, and they're not going to relent that easily. That's a great shot, though, Tragic. Just popping it around Stilts.
Oh, you see This two PXU defenders trying to get back, and Swordfish has all this space and still isn't ready for the shot. It's 2-1 PXU for 1-goal lead.
That was perfect placement on the shot. You literally cannot better than that anywhere else in the goal, and Stilts had that save in the bag, and that is going to cut the lead in half. It looks like Boxes almost gets the double, does set up Dark, but Dark is not able to get the angle. That would have been an incredible goal, and at that point, you just gotta give it to him.
Honestly, that would have been a beautiful goal. Stilts with the save, Dark with one touch, looking for a shot. Sunsense with the save, and I just see a lot of Swordfish just trying to boom the ball, just looking for their teammate midfield or just going for a shot, but I don't think this has an impact as much as it did the first few games.
Tragic with a huge boom. It may be the first one to that. Stilts is going to try and cut this one out. Boxes goes for the 50, gets the demo. The shot is way off and not where they want. Gonna be looking for the pass. No one in support. Dark coming in. Not the best touch. They're still pushing. Boxes off the backboard, not able to find the angle, and the double commit will dissipate all their pressure immediately and immediately put them on the defensive end. That is not a double commit you want to make, especially when you've had so much pressure.
Pressure indeed, and this pressure has been slowly fatiguing away, and as we see, two Swordfish members just awkward, and Jasmine's with the shot. Nice little bang from Butters. Good pass from Butters.
An incredible counter tag. Swordfish caught with their hand in the cookie jar, tried to challenge, tried to keep it on their offensive half, could not find the 50 though, and PXU Artifact is going to get that insurance goal back, and they are looking so good.
They're looking very good, and honestly, I like this from them. I thought Swordfish really had it in the bag, but if they get reverse sweep, it's not looking so good for the Memento at the moment. I suspect you're down 3-1, and you gotta get a goal fast. You gotta get a goal soon. You have a lot of pressure, but that pressure just dissipates.
Yeah, you said it. This is getting very, very stressful for not PXU, Swordfish. It's not what you want to see to get reverse swept, of course. But that's just the game that we're playing right now. It's going to be off the backboard. They're trying to come back, but every time they push up, none of the shots go their way, and the counter tag comes through. Stilts is going to put them up by 3, possibly the nail in the coffin.
I think it's the nail in the coffin indeed, Ajax. It's just looking very, very lost for Swordfish here. And as we saw, all 3 players committed in PXU's half, and it resulted in a goal for PXU.
They're still trying, but that will not do them any favors. Less than 30 seconds left. They need a goal every 10 seconds, and unless they can get one right here, right now, this game is all over. Yes, the shot is off, and it looks like PXU Artifact will close out the reverse sweep. Absolutely incredible performance. The mental is on point, and they win their second week in future Royalty Series.
They win indeed. That was a very good reverse sweep. There was moments there where it was iffy, but they hold it down, they persevere, and they come back strong and give it to Swordfish Stride. And honestly, I give hats off to Swordfish Stride, but they didn't have it in the end.
Yeah, and I really think we can attribute this comeback to Inelegance. They absolutely took the team and put them on their back in those last 2 games, having a hat trick in game number 4 and performing at the top of the scoreboard in game number 5. Absolutely incredible showing from them, and this will bode well for the rest of PXU season.
Most definitely. Another win, another dub in the books. Time to move on to week 3. And honestly, that was a very racky but fun series, and shout out to Swordfish. You guys did well, and shout out to my co-caster, Ajax. Ajax